Having used a Fitbit for the last 3 years, I have just upgraded to use the new Band 2. I lost my Fitbit, and this of course was a trigger to change. I've built up some impressive stats on the Fitbit 1, covering over 7,000 miles and 15 million steps over the past 3 years. The jump to the Band 2, therefore, was perhaps an unusual choice when there were other new Fitbit devices I could have used. As a watch wearer, I did not want a larger smartwatch or a watch-style fitness band. I wanted it to sit on my left arm, I'm left-handed so the watch sits on my right, and be comfortable for all-day use. So firstly, there was a choice on the Band 2 of 3 sizes: small, medium or large. I found I could use the medium on one of its lower settings. In turn, I guess I could have used the small on one of its larger settings. The Band 2 will work with Windows, Android and Apple OS, so all bases covered. I have connected mine to my LG G4, which was very simple and quick. You download the Microsoft Health app onto your phone and then pair the devices. My Band 2 came 80% charged out of the box, but the USB charge cable is very easy to use and magnetically attaches to the clasp. The Band 2 has window-esque tiles that are customizable in which ones appear and where. Very useful as you can group your most important ones at the beginning. I have 14 in total, but have put my emails, missed calls and texts at the beginning, and then others such as sleep, exercise, UV and calendar further along. Upon wrist movement, the band will briefly light up and show me the time. This is also customizable. I'm actually finding that I'm using it more to see the time than my watch on my other wrist. In addition to the touch screen itself, there are 2 buttons on the base of the display. The main one turns on the main display and the other will toggle through its functions. There is a heart rate monitor built into the rear of the band strap and a UV monitor on the outside of the clasp. Again, the main display is customizable, so mine shows time and steps taken. By touching the screen, I can access miles, calories, floors and heart rate. I have tested the heart rate against 2 other devices and it appears pretty accurate. The step counter also seems accurate, and its ability to set different exercise routines helps it monitor other activities such as gym and strength work, where it monitors heart rate and calories burnt. This is far more useful than my previous Fitbit 1. The ability for the Band 2 to alert me to calls, emails and texts is very useful. It allows me to quickly see the email header, for example, and I know if I need to respond or if it can wait. I can also send quick replies to texts and calls such as "I will call you back," "I'm in a meeting," etc. The Band 2 will sound and vibrate as a message comes in, but you have control over the volume and it can be switched off. Another useful feature is a do not disturb for meeting, for example, and it syncs with notification settings you have on your phone. So mine will only allow call alerts from specific call lists from 11 PM to 7 AM in the morning, so no alerts during the night. I've used the sleep monitor and found it to be pretty accurate. It's just that when I'm awake at night I make very little movement, so it does not perhaps show all the times that I wake. It also calculates the calorie burn using your base metabolic rate, as within the app itself it has your weight and height, so it can utilise this data. It can also link to other apps such as Map My Walk and Strava, to name but 2. There are many other useful features of the Band 2, including a quick look at your calendar, the latest stock market price and the ability to set alarms. I have tested the UV monitor, but in the UK in the middle of winter this is of course pretty low. The Band 2 has been easy to live with, comfortable to wear, and battery life and the ease of charging is pleasing. I like the extra facilities it offers, and I can imagine more being added in the future. For example, it can already use NFC for payments in Starbucks in the US, and I am sure this will soon be extended to its services in the UK. I am still not sure I will keep the vibrate email alerts on, as it does tend to distract me. I also miss the community of Fitbit, where you could see other users and what they had achieved, and use this as motivation to do more. Any step counter, however, I think makes me walk just that little bit further and do a little more exercise, so there will always be a health benefit. Overall, very impressed.